Man, oh man, oh man. Boy, as you guys can see by the title of this episode, we are talking about your boy. Now, with that being said, there's certain things in this world that you can do and not do anymore if you want to live within society. There are certain things and rules and laws that society has laid down that you have to follow if you wish to live in society. Now, with that being said, living in society is not the best idea. Let me just tell you that right now. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this right here and get you up on out of here. So I can just do this right here. Bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Just like that before you even try to goofy. With that being said, living in society costs you certain things in life. And they cost you the things that make you a human being. And the reason why that this has happened is because, no, I can't, but what I'm going to say is this right here. Boom. I can say the mute button and the block button, just like that. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, just like that. Boom. Bye, bye, bye. It costs you certain things to live in society, and those certain things that cost you are the things that make you a human being, the things that make you a person, the things that make them you. Everybody wants you to sell yourself to live amongst the people. And it makes you wonder, why is that? When you sit around, you ask the right questions, then you start to get the right answers that you need. But until you start to understand what the right questions are, you're just going to remain blind and start, stumbling in the dark like a sheep without a shepherd, not knowing where to go. With that being said, I'm going to get you up on out of here because you're talking about something completely different that we're not even talking about. So with that being said, no. Jonah Hill, man, he has been labeled a certain label that I can't really say on here because I don't want my platform to be, kicked to the curb, to say the least. So with that being said, Jonah Hill has came out, and I don't know if it was him or if it was his ex who leaked the picture, the screenshots, whatever the case may be. He had set boundaries, and she didn't like the boundaries that he set for the relationship. Now, this is the thing, is that the society that we live in today requires that men just be doormats. That masculinity is something that is not needed, that is disgusting, is horrible, you're a horrible person if you're a masculine man. You need to go become a hump in the ground, nobody should be with you, you don't deserve to be with nobody, that type of stuff. That's what's going on. And that's really what a lot of people out here believe. And that's why he's been given the label that he has, is because society decided to label him that. Now, this is a shame. The reason why is because a good and healthy relationship has boundaries with it. I don't care what anybody say, I don't care what anybody thinks. You can't change my mind on it. A good and healthy relationship comes with boundaries. Nowadays we live in a just go sleep with anybody you want to and have fun type of society. If you got a boyfriend, go cheat on him. If you got a girlfriend, go cheat on her. If you got a husband or wife, if you're married, whatever, go cheat on them and have a good time. That being said, I'm going to get you up on out of here. Look, you got people who sit around and try to be a gangster, who claim to be gangster, and they sit around and they ask you questions like that, man. You can't make this stuff up. But with that being said, did you hear about the fact that I don't care? Yeah, no. Did you hear about the fact that I don't care? It costs your humanity to live amongst society. It costs you your humanity to live in the spotlight by way of society. See, if you and I'm finna watch this button right here, but you got a fake whatever. You can't make stuff up, man. You can't make stuff up. But you gotta sell yourself. You gotta sell yourself to be able to live among society. You gotta sell yourself to have fame, money, success, whatever the case may be. You gotta sell yourself just to be a part of something big for no reason. There's no need to be a part of society. There's no reason for you to be a part of society. You don't benefit anything from it. You don't gain anything from it. You don't learn anything from it. All you do is unscrew the screws that are already in your head and to make you even worse. So with that being said, I'm finna get you up on out of here too. Boom. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Boom. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. So the fact that he's been labeled this label, that's just crazy to me. Because I remember growing up as a kid, you wasn't supposed to be doing the things that people are out here doing now. You was looked at as an outsider if you did that type of stuff. You were shamed in schools, in the neighborhood, in the towns, your families, all that stuff. You were shamed for doing those type of things. Nowadays, you're praised for it. You're the best person ever. You're elevating yourself. You're on your glow up. Whatever the case may be, and that's just insane to me, bro. How backwards can a society get before it all comes crashing down? For how much farther, how much longer can this go on for? How much farther can it go on for before everything starts crashing down? You can't make this stuff up. The fact that a healthy relationship is now considered disgusting is just another step towards a very, very, very destructive path, especially within a marriage. Because as a man, if you're not there to protect your family, a whole lot of different things is going to happen. A whole lot of different things is going to happen. Things that you're going to wish never happened. Things you're going to wish that you was there for to prevent from happening. And that's exactly why they're trying to get rid of the masculine men in society, because they know that when they're around to protect their families, they can't do nothing to your kids. They can't do nothing to your wives. They can't do nothing because you're going to be there. You're going to be just like the lion. And it's going to be bad on their end. So how was your day? My day was alright. My day was pretty good. Not much to really complain about. Just another day in the regularly scheduled program. But with that being said, same thing with the Kiki Palmer situation. Everybody is slamming her boyfriend. He's facing a whole lot of backlash because he he told his wife what he didn't like her wearing, especially to a concert that's all about bedroom music, and he's facing all types of different backlash for it, which is absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. We live in a backward society, y'all, and everybody wants to continue to push this backwardness to the point to where there's going to be no more society. To the point to where there's going to be no structure left. There will be no structure. There will be nothing left to build, nothing left to repair if we keep going the same way that we're going right now. If we continue to go down this path, you will end up in one place and one place only at the end of your journey, which is down in Haiti. And that's just facts, though. That's just facts. You're going to end up in one place, and one place only, if you keep going down the same path. If we all keep going down the same path, if we don't change the ways that we're on, if we don't turn around and get back on the right track, we're going to all end up in Haiti. I hear people that sit around and say, yeah, man, it's going to be a party. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be all doing all this different stuff. We're going to be having group adult interactions with each other and all this other stuff. And that's all fake. That's all fake. There's certain things that people try to get you with to make you think, oh, yeah, man, it's going to be fun. It ain't going to be fun. You're going to be too hot. You're going to be you're going to be too hot. You're going to be too on fire, literally on fire. You're going to be burning too much. The only thing you're going to be thinking about is the pain that's going on inside and outside of yourself to be able to do anything. You ain't going to be able to barely breathe. You ain't going to be able to talk. Ain't going to be nothing for you to drink. There ain't going to be nothing for you to eat. Nothing at all whatsoever. If you remain on the path that you're on right now. And if you don't change your behavior and your ways, you need to fix yourself. A lot of people try to sit around and fix other people before they can fix themselves. You can't, something that's broken cannot fix something else that's broken. It needs to be fixed first before it can start work properly. If people don't fix themselves up, they'll most definitely end up in one place. Yeah. And that one place ain't gonna be no big party. That one place ain't gonna be no big adult interaction. That one place ain't gonna be no big club or nothing like that. You know the video of what's his name, Lil Nas X dancing dancing on Lucifer like that. That's what they're trying to portray it to be like, but that's not at all what it's like at all. That ain't nothing what it's gonna be like at all. Lucifer gonna be suffering with you. He gonna be right there suffering with you. He ain't gonna be no king. He ain't gonna be no dancing on his lap or nothing like that. He gonna be burning right along with you. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. I don't make up the rules. I don't make up what happens and what don't happen. You know, you choose where you go at the end of the day. A lot of people sit around and say, well, man, how can God send somebody down there if he's supposed to be all good and all loving and all knowing? He's just the thing, but he don't send nobody down there. You choose to go down there. He gave you a choice. Freedom or change. Eternal suffering. Eternal freedom or eternal suffering. And if you choose eternal suffering, God ain't sending you nowhere. You made that choice. Lil Nas chose his path. Oh yeah, he been chose his path a long time ago. As soon as he signed that contract, he chose his path. He signed his soul away. He said, yeah, I'm going to do whatever I need to do for this money, even if that means that I'm supposed to be doing something else. Can't make this stuff up, man. It's sad to see the direction that society is going in, and it's sad to see that other people don't want to fix themselves. And I'm gonna go ahead and get you up on out of here, cause you over here talking about things that we don't supposed to be talking about. You know, a lot of y'all want to sit around and ignore the truth and pay attention to the false. Y'all want to ignore the truth but pay attention to the false. Y'all don't want to get no game. Y'all don't want to get no facts. And I just caught that fly in my hand. Y'all don't want to get nothing, none of that stuff. None of that stuff. You'd rather be comfortable with the entertainment that goes on. That's exactly why you're going to be alone for the rest of your days. It's a shame. So with that being said, make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And I'll be right back with the last episode of the night. Deuces.